What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound, and I do have a new song out recently called Summer Gravity, so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. All right, guys, let's talk about the new Conclave Arcana reward cards. There's a lot that just came out in the recent release, but this is going to be the first of a series for me where I go element by element and cover the reward cards in more detail and some depth. Now, I decided to do, it's going to be more work for me actually, but I'm going to just do separate videos for all of the different elements. It's easier for me to keep things organized, and hopefully it's easier for people to navigate and only watch the ones that maybe they care about or come back and reference. So we are going to start with fire and just kind of go down the line here. Next couple of videos you should expect water, earth, life, death, and then I'll probably do dragon and neutral together. Now, keep in mind, I have not really looked at any of these cards. We did a live stream yesterday, so for those of you who that got to attend it or watch the replay, you probably saw me go through and actually, buy a lot of these cards or use up a lot of the glint that I had. So I'm looking at these cards now, but obviously I'm going to be looking at them at max level. And hopefully start incorporating them into my gameplay as we move along. So we'll go ahead and start with the commons. There's 2 commons, 2 rares, 1 epic, and 1 legendary. That's probably going to be the pattern for all of the elements outside of dragon and neutral. So let's go ahead and start with the Cullborn Revenant, which somehow I got this to level 4 already, which is kind of cool. Got 33, I guess it's only 33 BCX or CC. So let's go here to the stats. Now this is a 5 mana. Let's go all the way maxed. Okay, so 5 mana, 3 magic damage, 3 armor, 5 health, 5 speed. It's it's an undead, so I guess I'll start incorporating that in now too for Bloodlines. It is an undead, and it has snipe as well as spite. So we're seeing a lot more cards with this spite ability, where as soon as it dies, it attacks back. And with magic, you're usually going to hit unless the other person has phase. So this card is a common, and it's pretty damn good, to be sorry. It's like I'm actually quite impressed with it. So again, you're doing 5 magic damage. Sorry, 5 mana for 3 damage. Great ratio. Speed is 5, plus you get spite, and you can put it into the snipe position. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. So that is the Cullborn Revenant. It is a common card, and I think it's going to be one that people really, really like. Oh, sweet. I can just use this arrow and go right on to the next one. All right, so the next card, another common, is Magma Forged. And you know what? I guess I didn't really look at this at the lower levels, but I don't know. I don't know how many people are playing with this at level 1. I think I'm not going to bother going with level 1. The whole goal is to get these cards leveled up as much as possible. As you can see here, it's not like there's a huge ability increase. You just get spite at the last. So let's just focus on the max level copies of these, since that is where, at least for me, the most fun is played, or most fun is had when you're playing at the high levels of the game. Okay, so 3 mana, you get 2 ranged damage, you got 6 health, 7 speed. Wow. Off the bat, well, no, I guess not off the bat. Starts at the speed of 3, but goes all the way up to 7. Now, what makes this card interesting is we have a new ability here called Pinpoint. So allied sneak attacks cannot miss. So you get that at level 3, which is nice. You get that level. So here's what's interesting. You get that at level 3. And then that makes it a pretty solid support card, even at the lower levels, right? If you're going to run some kind of sneak meta, then you can throw this card in there and pretty much have True Strike on that. But where I really like this card is, level 7, you get Return Fire and then Backfire. And this card is already super fast, or at least by the time you get Return Fire, it's at speed of 6. And when you get to Backfire, speed of 7. So for all of the ranged only battles, this is definitely going to be a card that I would consider throwing in, especially if it's a low mana one. You get 3 mana, 2 damage, and you could probably throw it in the front as more of like a sacrifice to get some backfire or return fire. It's got a decent chunk of health too, with 6 health. And so the thing is, let's say you're able to run it with a couple of headwinds, for example, or just -1 range. All of a sudden, you might have a bunch of hit points that it can take, and then on top of that, return fire or get a backfire. So I like this card too. Fire is already off to a great start. Okay, let's move on to the rare cards, the rare fire cards. So we have the Grove Doomblade, which is an elf. Let me get this max level. Now you have 9 mana for 7 melee damage, 3 armor, 8 health, but a speed of 1. So great for reverse speed rule sets, not fantastic for anything else. Now, what makes this card interesting is you do get the sneak attack, which is fantastic synergy with the previous card where you get pinpoint. So you know that this card is going to hit if you pair them up together. It's just this card is super slow. And so you would never want to like put them in the same battle. I don't know. It's like this is a card that's great for like reverse speed, but the other card, I forgot what it's called, Magma something, is not, obviously, with the speed of 7. But let's see, what else do you get? So you get Sneak Attack, you get Fury, that's always a fun one. Stun, which is nice, you get that at level 4, which is max for silver. And then Ambush. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. I mean, you're getting potentially 7 damage in early on in the battle before the first round even starts. So, yeah, 9 mana, though. Again, it's like 9 mana for 7 damage is actually pretty decent. And even at like the lower levels, 9 mana for 5 damage is a decent ratio. All right? And then where do you get the 6 damage? Oh, it's just for 1 level at level 6. Okay, interesting. So that's your rare card there. Now we have Withered Old Sage at the other rare card. So 6 mana, 3 magic damage. Does start at 2, but goes up to 3 at level 4. 3 armor, 5 health, speed of 4. This card has Void, it has Spite, and it has Resurgence. So this is the one where all was a self resurgence once per armor, 100% health and armor. All magic debuffs are removed. All magic buffs are reapplied. Skips turn. Deals 1 physical damage to all units. So kind of like a redemption. But here's another card that's interesting for one of those magic-only battles. Well, I guess the other one was range-only, but you get what I'm saying, like the attack-type-only battles. Because it's magic, it has Void, it has Spite, and it's going to do some redemption-style damage. I guess I should call it resurgence-style damage. Interesting card. This is a what we call like a team player card. You know what I mean? Like this is a solid utility card where I can see myself actually using it a lot for a lot of different things, but it's not like a game changer or game breaker card. It's just a solid card. All right, let's move on to the epic card now. Voss, an Avian, 4 mana, 3 magic damage. What is going on with all the magic damage and magic units in Fire? I mean, I like it. Let's go for it. So an Avian. Let's see. So you're going to have 4 mana, 3 magic damage, 6 health, speed of 3. And here's another card. Very similar in terms of what I was just saying earlier, right? So you do get Bloodline Tribute. You get that right off the bat, so that's cool. You do get Void at level 2, so that's pretty early on. And then you get Magic Reflect. So here's another card that's absolutely fantastic for the magic-only battles. Nothing else outside of that, though. So, what made the epic card so exciting from the Rebellion set was what's the Rebellion set, or it might have been the Chaos Agent set. I forgot now. No, it was the Rebellion set. All of them had cool like new abilities. Now it doesn't seem like that's the case. These are just. I wonder. Do they all have Bloodline Tribute? That could be interesting. Maybe that's what it is. We'll find out when we get to the next video. All right, and then we have Nyasha Umbilica. I hope I'm saying that right. This is your legendary card. It is 8 mana, only 3 range damage. Interesting. Okay. Not a great mana to damage ratio. 1 armor, 7 health, 5 speed, but let's see. It looks like a decent support card. I don't even think that. It has Opportunity. It has Inspire, so there's your support. It has Return Fire, so once again, a nice card for ranged only. And then it has Stun. Am I wrong to feel a little underwhelmed with this? I thought the legendary would be so much better, but I guess not. Okay, well, you guys let me know what you think. That, I believe, is all of the cards in the Fire Element. I don't know. I would say I really like the common cards. I actually even like the rare cards, but I'm a little underwhelmed with the epic and legendary. We'll see if that trend continues as we go on to the other elements. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.